The Dark Reality of Clip Farming by fvckDH.
Clip farming and the pursuit of content. I dropped a video a little over a week ago about the art of humiliating yourself for views, but in the process of making that video, I started to reflect on myself a little bit. I wanted to analyze why that video came to be. So think of this video as a director's cut that I neglected to tell you guys about. And while I did bring up the importance of loving yourself and questioning the mental health of these content creators that we watch, I didn't fully understand why I was able to make a video like that. Why could I enjoy content that is self-deprecating in nature? Upon realizing this, I thought of Etika, content creator who met a tragic end. But before he passed, it was common knowledge that Etika's mental health was not taken as seriously as it could have been.
Oh no. Oh no, bro. This is a dark path to go down, bro. This is a dark path to go down, bro. But he's right. He's right. They didn't care about Etika's mental health. They didn't.
And that's exactly the issue. Clip farming is part of a larger dilemma on social media. That dilemma being that we are becoming increasingly desensitized. Clip farming and these content creators constantly taking themselves as jokes is causing viewers to become more comfortable with laughing.
Cutting your dreads.
And also more skeptical about the content we see. So yeah, this video is clearly about the dark side of clip farming, but I also want to use this video to introduce a few other thoughts that I had. And these thoughts will be elaborated on in a future video. So this won't just be me talking about Dabo being a chopped guy or whatever, or even reiterating the same points from that video. I do want to keep it fresh, even if the video is still along those same lines. This started because my friends had seen the clip of Dabo crying walking out of the gym after he played basketball.
See, this is OD, bro. This is OD, bro. Why you grabbing up on me, bro? You don't know me.
My friends were feeling bad for him after this clip, but I quickly stepped in to say that this is a set-up scenario. This is merely another attempt at a viral clip. Dabo is the Frank Ocean crying kid after all.
I would never cry to a Frank Ocean song. Let's be honest. I am a man.
I may be younger, but I look after you.
This nigga been doing this shit for a long time, bro.
And that same kid that cried to Frank Ocean is a kid with the ability to cry on command. He's clearly clip farming, and this obviously doesn't make him feel any way.
Damn.
Right? That's what I told my friends, and they obviously said, but still, he's crying. We should feel bad. Something in me told me that that's just a bunch of bullshit. Dabo is a known clip farmer. He's known for constantly partaking in humiliation rituals.
See, that's where you get to the whole boy who cried wolf, bro. Because you do this shit as content, and then if you actually are crying, niggas gonna be like, well, he cries on command, bro.
Why would I suddenly find myself feeling bad for another one? I came to realize this is essentially the boy who cried wolf. We all know that.
Nigga. I didn't pre-watch. I swear to God, I didn't pre-watch. Me and this nigga DV or DH, same wavelength, bro. Same wavelength. I swear to God, I did not pre-watch this shit.
The fairy tale about a boy who constantly lied about wolves coming. Or if you're a One Piece fan, we know how Usopp kept crying about pirates despite it being a lie. That's why when the wolves eventually did appear, the boy met a tragic end. Well, at least in some versions. But do you see what I'm getting at? Clip farming is essentially the streamer's version of the boy who cried wolf.
That is insane, bro. It's insane. We use the same actual holy shit. We use the same actual analogy. I did not pre-watch this, y'all. Y'all know this by now. I don't pre-watch my reactions. I don't plan out my reactions, nigga. This is all raw. Pause. Wow.
Or viewers
I'm actually
get increasingly more desensitized to the cries of the streamer.
Stop giving a f about my life. You know, back then I was still getting called chopped. You know, it hurted me, bro. I was like, what can I do to be an evil villain? So I became even more chopped. I stopped giving a fuck because if nobody can care about me, why would I care about myself? I had to become the shadow.
Bro, you have to care about yourself. Who cares?
You know,
who cares about who cares about? Well, I mean, that is still important, but like, you have to care about yourself. You can't do it the other way around. You can't care about yourself because other people care about you. You have to care about yourself first.
I was wondering, what is young Dabo good at? I'm not good at nothing. I might as well become the face of Chopped. So now we're facing reality. It's just me against myself. I'm the villain.
One might call this a humiliation ritual or clip farm, but to me, I think it's a peek into the psyche of young Dabo. Constantly being called chopped online has had adverse effects on him. It probably does hurt, but he
bro, on some like no funny shit, bro. He's not even ugly, bro. He's not even ugly, bro. He's just perpetuating the fucking stigma on him that he's chopped. There's one thing, like Dante said in his class, it's one thing to make it a joke so that your community all jokes about it, but there's another thing to just completely continue to humiliate yourself and be the face of chopped.
So jokes around with being chopped. And the account that made the chop stare joke is one of Dabo's accounts. Clips like these contribute to the jokes, despite them clearly affecting Dabo, which just further expresses that point. And this is what I mean. I know he said he leaned into it because people called him it, but it just desensitizes his viewers. It makes them used to this Dabo, a Dabo that cracks jokes about being chopped, a Dabo that is a clown. Now I do want to talk a bit about etika, because much like Dabo,
it's one thing to make a joke for your community so that people will stop using it against you. Like they say, you have a high-pitched voice, so then you fucking lean into it a little bit. But like doing something that actually affects your mental health, like being called fucking ugly 24/7, and then being like, you know what, fine, I'm just gonna be ugly, and then that's affecting your mental. That's a little too far, bro.
People joked about him. People found his crash outs and his issues funny. Now I can't speak with certainty, but some people think Etika's community or fans were the reason he went off the deep end. A lack of consideration and care when it came to him. The thing is, Etika was self-aware of his chat, and according to him, he considered them an unrestricted army of niggas.
Here's the thing, right? I want to share with y'all something, because I was looking at one of my reaction videos from the other day. It was the JonTron one, right? And you know, just Etika John, let me see here, JonTron reaction or whatever, I don't know, but this is the most recent one that came out, and bro, the shit that the chat gets in this video is so hilarious. Look at the comments of this shit. The chat is as toxic as ever, right? Niggas are like, yeah, pretty much. Glad to know that the Flex Tape products are a lot less toxic than his chat. Like, nigga, y'all be getting some fucking hate. But the thing is, like, when other people come around to the channel, right, I guess we do things so different here that they don't really expect to see, like, an unrestricted army of niggas.
And that's what I mean. While Dabo definitely hasn't reached this point, and even
shout out fucking Etika, bro. Oh my god.
My video, you can see his community was grilling him for it. The bottom line is that the general public are making jokes out of him. This normalized toxicity, this environment where
that meme is so crunchy, it's not even funny. Like, and crunchy in a bad way. Like, that shit is so, dare I say, the meme itself is chopped. Damn, how much? I should have just went back like this. Dare I say the meme is chopped?
And is that the general public are making jokes out of him. This normalized toxicity, this environment where these types of jokes are accepted, mark a bad precedent. It's okay to keep prodding the bear. It's okay to keep joking, because even if the streamer looks like they're suffering, it's just a joke. And remember, the streamers themselves make the jokes. They know the chat is toxic, so it's okay. But really, it's not. In Etika's case, it got to the point of a breakdown on stream with his friend accompanying him.
You know what? No lies get no replies.
For the first time,
get
no replies. For the first and the last, I'm going to address this, and I will never say anything again.
Oh shit!
Stop donating to Etika. He's using us for money.
Oh shit! Oh wait, that's what you were. Oh shit! What the fuck? Who is that?
You
nigga?
know how fucking angry that makes me. Stop this, Kobe. Move. I'm gonna tell you something.
Holy shit!
Fucking now. All right.
What provoked this was his chat basically saying he's doing it.
And of course, this nigga has to have my name, bro. I fucking hate it. I fucking hate it. Of course this nigga has to have my name out of all the names that could have been given to him as at fucking birth, bro. Of course this nigga has to have my fucking name spelled exactly the fucking same, bro.
For the money. Now I will commend Etika because real nigga, you can tell he loved this shit. He loved content creating and that's beautiful. But this reaction ain't normal. It's actually quite alarming and very telling on where his mental is. You get trolled, you get criticized. It's part of the job.
It's one thing to crash out, but that nigga was angry as shit, bro.
Job when you're a creator, but reacting like this isn't. When you look at the chat, they're
of course the nigga name is Isaiah. Like, bro, what the fuck, bro?
eating this shit up, finding it entertaining, but it's just depressing. But this highlights exactly what I'm trying to get across today. The continued desensitization of content is leading us to more etikas. Now, God forbid anything like this happens to Dabo. I don't want it to be another boy who cried wolf, okay?
Here's the thing, bro. I need one thing needs to be clear about content creation, bro. You gotta take breaks, bro. Like, as someone who loves this shit too, my damn self, bro, as someone who loves this shit, I mean, sometimes I have to take breaks too, because I'm just like, fuck, bro, I'm burned the fuck out.
I don't want to see another content creator expressing genuine
but I love this
emotions
shit, so I always come back.
Expressing genuinely alarming behavior, and then by the time we realized they were serious, it was too late. Clip farming is an action done in the pursuit of content, and I can prove it. So I'll end this section with this: love yourself fully and wholly, and have clear boundaries on what's cool in your content and what isn't. Don't indulge in the shit that allows you to be spectacle. Don't let your chat or community become unrestricted, because when you're suffering, they won't be there to uplift you. You'll just be another show. So that's just my yapping.
That's
that being
a fact.
said, though, let's talk about chasing clips. So
Oh,
the
boy.
thing with clips is that it's a very good way
Kylie
to
Jenner
get
shit.
recognized and to get recognition. So if you want to have eyes on you, just go for the clips, my nigga. Now, obviously, clips aren't an inherently bad thing. We all like
No, bro, because like, just clipping yourself, having like cool moments on stream, having funny moments on stream, that's different. It's when the clips are like humiliation rituals and like they just make you look bad. Those are the clips where it's like, okay, bro, stop promoting those clips. But those are the ones that gain virality, unfortunately. Drama.
good clip. The issue starts when you have people doing stunts that get increasingly wilder to chase them. And when you keep doing crazy things as content, you have the subconscious desire, or you subconsciously feel as if you need to keep topping what you did last time for the clip. Then you combine this with the fact that the clips are your way to stardom. Now you have a whole bunch of people acting like menaces because they think it's their chance out of
I
the
hate
hood.
this nigga,
And
bro.
with this recent
Big Groove, I fucking hate him. I hate seeing him.
Zoe Spence
What was that shit that Kendrick sent me the other day, bro? This nigga sent me some shit, like, this was probably like a month ago, maybe. This nigga was in a restaurant. And he goes, ooh, chicken. And then it's fried chicken, of course. Ooh, chicken. He bites into the chicken and then just starts fucking dancing. And I was like, oh my God, I hate that nigga so much, bro. I hate him so much. Like, I don't think like a burning passion. I despise that guy, bro. A burning passion.
or bullshit. That's exactly what's been going on. And even she said it herself.
I didn't mean to make him feel uncomfortable whatsoever.
But he said he was, and you kept fucking going, though.
I know that I definitely crossed the line with everything. I was just trying to be funny, and I was just trying to make a moment for the stream. And
there it goes. There it goes. The answer to why niggas always do stupid shit. I was just trying to make a moment. Bro, is it so bad that niggas can't be funny without embarrassing themselves or someone else these days? Is that not a thing?
I see that.
Like, bro, me, Kendrick, and Mariano were dying for like 5 minutes straight because all we said is this nigga got TV audio. All we said was this nigga got TV audio. Kendrick goes, ugh, who's doing that? And then we started dying for like 5 fucking minutes, bro. Is it so hard to just have a funny moment without embarrassing people, bro? Insane.
I did came off all wrong.
I gotta put that on. I gotta put that clip on
And it's
TikTok,
me.
bro. That shit
I
was
take
fucking
full
hilarious.
accountability for that.
And no, Zoe, it didn't come off wrong. You SA'd him. Not kind of, but literally. You SA'd him and your friend helped restrain him so you could do so. You guys are both extremely weird and nobody should accept this apology. She was trying to be funny for the stream though, and that's what I mean. This is chasing clips. Chasing
Wait, what did that
so
say?
you could do so. You guys are both extremely weird and nobody should accept this apology. He was trying to,
bro, me and this fuck DH guy, bro, we are straight on the same wavelength, like more than me and Maury be, bro.
though, and that's what I mean.
My bad about the noise. I get passionate.
This is chasing clips, chasing content. You chase these clips and you do wilder things for them, and this is the end goal. Now, I know this probably seems crazy because, DH, what do you mean she SA'd Saeed because she chased the clip? Are you crazy? Listen, it's not just her. Micah Delabu, for example.
Oh, brother.
Actually, hold on, bruh. Y'all know who Lil Archie is, right?
Oh, God. Let's not bring this shit back up. Oh, my God. 20v1 on a little ass boy.
Literally the most exploited baby boy on the internet. That is a black baby. And Micah Delabu put him on a 20v1. And also, even other streamers were putting him on his stream. Bro, even Kai Cenat had Lil RT on his stream. Which is all weird because there was a moment in time where people seen this little boy as a viral moment. Once again, chasing clips for content. And also, where do you think this clip comes from?
20v1 on a little ass boy. Oh shit. Nigga said, oh shit.
You's a freaky ass nigga.
That's Micah.
You's a freaky ass nigga.
Delabu saying that weird shit during a 20v1 Lil RT. How is he not on the watch list? I don't know. And to top it off, Micah Delabu dropped a Felice Johnson 20v1, which I made a video on because he's quite literally a from prison. So if it isn't clear, which I made a video on because he's quite literally a from prison. So,
and you got 20 bitches. Sorry, I gotta stop using that word. You got 20 women, 20 girls. I don't know what I can use in place of that, bro. But I got to find something, bro, because it's getting bad. It's getting bad. I call everybody that shit. I gotta stop. I actually do. Unless it's deserved, I'm gonna stop using that word. I gotta find something else. Like sis. But saying 20 sisses is dumb. 20 ladies. Bitches, ladies. Yeah. Same syllables. You got 20 ladies versus a dog. What the fuck?
So if it isn't clear, content in the pursuit of it is spawning deplorable shit like this. Now, the final thing I want to briefly touch on is the clone epidemic.
Oh, not white boy M. Why are we bringing all these niggas back from anywhere, bro?
Where people are copying other streamers to go viral. Off the top of my head,
are you serious right now?
Kai Cenat's son. And honestly, bro, this had to be some type of talent scout stylist because Kai Cenat literally put him on.
Kai Cenat, don't be like, why you the Kai Cenat? Like, I mean, this is like so just cool and just like, wow, man.
Yo, how does Picard know all my mannerisms, bro? Like, dude, it gets to a point, dude. Like,
and you just have Kai Cenat, who's already pretty annoying. He yells and has a
Vibes
lifestyle.
bro.
Nothing about him is real. Kai Cenat, who's already pretty annoying.
Ooh, boy, them dreads be doing something, bro. Them dreads be doing something, I swear.
He yells and has a lifestylist. Nothing about him is real.
I didn't believe it when niggas told me that dreads make you bald until... Yes, guys, under this bonnet, I'm bald. I'm lying to y'all. I don't have any hair whatsoever on the top of my head. I just put the bonnet on because I'm embarrassed.
Real.
bing, 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 bing.
And then you have Lil Cenat mirroring it. And let me be clear, obviously this isn't as bad as the other shit, but it's still corny and has its own downsides. Number one, not everybody is gonna make it, so just being a clone is not gonna get you out the hood. And it seems like cloning stuff is reaching everybody. Even Blackboy Max has a clone.
Sure, will be one of the biggest shits ever. I don't give a fuck because the reason it will, niggas hate on me every day. I can do the simplest shit ever and still get hated on, but that's the thing though. Hate fuels success. I can work as hard as possible and niggas will dead ass.
Holy shit, he sounds just like him. I don't know if they just have this, they just from the same place. They have the same like cadence of speaking because they're from the same space. Bro, that nigga sound just like him.
Yes. Hate on me forever. Just because they see somebody doing something and and actually will get on a dick.
And for the record, to you, Mr. Max clone, nobody's just hating to hate. Just keep it 100. You dead ass have Max's look, the way he speaks, and his freaking mannerisms down to a T. That's weird as fuck. And by the way, I ain't forget White Boy M, but once again, just gonna elaborate on this in a different video. I do think fundamentally there is something wrong when you're willing to discard who you are at your core in the pursuit of notoriety and fame and money. So while being a clone doesn't compare to essaying someone for content or getting a literal in your video, it's still bad in its own way. But that's the dark reality of clip farming. Feel as if we don't have many open discussions on the ramifications of pursuing content and its effects on the youth, so I want to start it. So with that being said though, the art of humiliating yourself for views part 2 will be dropping soon, or surely. I really want to come back to it because I got a lot of new stuff to say. But if you enjoyed this unsolicited opinion, subscribe.
Well, he made a second part. W video though, DH. This nigga made a second part? He did! Oh my god, it came out 1 day ago. I guess I'll have to watch that later.